Hello everybody, and today we're doing a roasted garlic mashed potatoes. I had it already last Sunday, and it was an amazing mashed potatoes. I had it for leftovers as well. You can learn how to. I learned how to roast a whole um, garlic head, chopped off the top, roasted it. It said the recipe calls for 450. I did it at 350, and then I hand mashed the potatoes, and I thought it was very awesome. This is a simple, good, and from scratch recipe. As always, I have the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions on the comments. Thanks for watching, and let's get cooking. Let's go. All right, here's our ingredients for our roasted garlic mashed potatoes. And as I said before, I might have said before, this serves 5 to 6 servings. We're gonna have 3 pounds of the potatoes. I went with the Russet potatoes. They're mashed fluffier than the other potatoes. This is 5 pounds, so I'm gonna have to divvy it down a little bit. And then we have the one garlic head right here. Garlic head right there. And then 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. There's a Land O'Lakes unsalted butter right there. We have the 1 cup of heavy cream or whole milk. I decided to go with a whole milk. This great value from the Walmart. I don't do heavy whole milk too often, but wanted to do it for this. And then olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Then the salt and pepper to taste. Here's our salt and pepper to taste. And it has some optional, which I didn't do. A quarter cup of sour cream, cheese for tang and richness, and 2 tablespoons of chopped chives or parsley for garnish, and then also a quarter teaspoon of white pepper to substitute for a subtle depth, but I didn't do that either. So I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna go with some roasted chicken I'm doing, and let's get cooking. Let's go. All right, for the roasted garlic mashed potatoes, serving 5 to 6 people. Let's start off by roasting the garlic. We're gonna preheat the oven. It recommends 400. I'm gonna actually do it at 350 because that's what I'm cooking my chicken at. We're gonna slice off the top of the garlic head about 1/4 of an inch, exposing the tops of the cloves, which I've done already. You can see right there. And then we're gonna drizzle with olive oil, wrap in foil, and place in a small baking dish. And we're gonna roast for 35 to 40 minutes. If you're doing 400, I'm probably gonna go up to 50 minutes for 350. And then we wanna cook it, and you check it till the cloves are golden brown and soft. And then let cool slightly, and then squeeze the cloves out of the skins into a small bowl. Mash them into a paste with a fork. So let's go ahead and start off with doing the olive oil. Let's drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there. Nice and plentiful. Better have it and not need it than need it and not have it, I think, sometimes. I'm gonna do a little bit special. This is, Sunnyside John's trick here. We're gonna add in a little bit of garlic powder onto the garlic. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up in aluminum foil. I got it on a baking sheet, and we're gonna put it in the oven. You'll notice my chicken is cooking nicely. And I'm gonna put this right underneath the chicken. I'm gonna keep that in there for about 30 or 60 minutes. 60 minutes. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. We got the garlic still cooking down there, along with a nice chicken. And then we're going to go ahead and Got the 3 pounds of the potatoes in the water, cold water. We're gonna add some salt in there. And then we're going to cook the potatoes. We're gonna do about 1 tablespoon of salt and bring to the boil, medium heat, and reduce the simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. So let's get some salt in there. Gonna turn on the heat. Let's see, which one is this one? Medium heat. All right, got that salted with sea salt. We're going to turn it around a bit. And once it starts boiling, I'm going to reduce the heat to simmer and cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. All right, folks, let's go. All right, got the roasted garlic now, and we roasted it for about 40 minutes and let it cool. Then I squeeze it out into this bowl, and we're gonna we're gonna mash it into a paste with this fork. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be excellent. Just mashing it evenly around. All right, let's go. All right, here we are in the saucepan. We're going to add the butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, and the milk, and let the butter melt. And then we're going to add that to the potatoes along with the garlic and mash it all up. All right, let's go ahead and get this started kind of turning around. It's going to be a little bit, I got on low. Let me add it up a little bit higher. And then all right, when it melts and gets us going, I'll go ahead and get it, turn the camera back on and mix it in with the potatoes. Here is the potatoes steaming dry right now, so it's not too mushy. And then I have the garlic ready to go over here. And then we're almost good to go. All right, let's go. All right, folks, after a couple of minutes, the butter has melted with the whole milk. And we're gonna add this in here to our mashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna, I'm gonna turn off the oven or the stovetop. And let me get that wiped off before it stains. I already did. All right, then I'm gonna add in the roasted garlic. Put the phone down. And here's your roasted garlic right in there. Turn that off. And we're gonna be patient here, but persistent, and get it nice and mashed up. There we go. Just gotta be patient and get it in there. Like I said, this is 3 pounds of Russet mashed potatoes. We're just gonna keep mashing it down. I had a mashed potato smasher, like one of those tools, but I forgot to bring it here, so I'm missing it. So I'm using a trusty fork. That's why you gotta be patient and persistent. With cooking, there's many ways to get it done. Just gotta get it done and try it, right? You just gotta give it a try. Keep trying new things. See how it comes out. But this is gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. I can tell by the way it's looking. All right. Let's get that all cooked, mashed up. And I'm gonna give this a try, and I'm gonna mash it up some more afterwards. But let's give this a try, folks. Here we go. That's very good. I thought about adding some more salt, but I don't think it's needed. All right, folks. I appreciate your watching. And as always, the recipe, the ingredients, and instructions will be in the comments. I appreciate you watching. If you got any value from this, if you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing. If not, I fully understand, and I appreciate your time watching this video with me and going on adventures or cooking. As always, I appreciate it, and hope you have a great day, great morning, great week. And until next time, let's get cooking and let's go.